Hi, hello, me again. Let me know if looking this way is the proper way to look at a camera because I'm still using my phone. Wanted to give a bit of an explanation for the delay in the Benaz Mahmoud case and why I disappeared for a week after I was doing pretty good with uploads. Basically, a bit of a relapse with some of my mental issues. It's like not autism, don't really, that's kind of permanently there, but mood disorder, stuff like that. So I had to go to parents' house, which is basically to me basically I went to house to be alone, and it's like a makeshift mental type of rehab for me. Not like for substance abuse. That's not what I relapsed in. Not that there's like shame in that. I'm just like saying that that's not in my particular case what happened. And so also it works out because to stay away for a week because of quarantine with my roommate. We had like a bit of a tizzy, but we got over it. We would get over it, but it's been like stress on top of stress on top of stress, trying to catch up with school. I had to give myself essentially a little break from it, and it's gonna take a lot to catch up on, and it's not that easy to explain this type of stuff when, like, you could have doctor's notes, but to try to explain, hey, yeah, I know I missed a couple weeks of school and all those assignments and all those quizzes isn't too easy. And also I accidentally ate gluten for a couple days, and that has been biting me in the ass. My skin had been looking so nice, but that got worse, and then I get sick because I'm gluten sensitive, gluten tolerant basically, but not celiac. I'm thankful for that, but still, because also my body's not, I haven't eaten gluten for so long. Whenever I accidentally do, it's very, very bad. Like, it reacts very, very bad. The lethargia, the weakness, the fatigue, the nausea, the abdominal pain, the acne. And I had to get a couple vaccines because, like, I just needed to get, like, a flu vaccine and meningococcal conjugate, which it's just required for my school. And after that, I ended up with a rather concerning, strange rash on my arm. I don't know if it shows. Does it? No, I don't think it does. Can you see even the remnants of it? Let me twist my arm a bit more. Can you? Damn it, I don't think you can. Oh, wait, maybe it shows there. Yeah, you can see it there. I have hyperextension in my joints, so I can bend pretty far. Like, I freak people out because I can do, like, keep twisting it and twisting it and twisting it. So, yeah. And then I, made a mistake with my ADHD meds because I had an exam coming up, and I had to adjust my meds for it because I was having a lot more trouble with my ADHD. And then I made the stupid mistake of, instead of taking, because I was starting a new one right now, I've had it before, Ritalin, but instead of taking the half a tablet to 1 tablet a day, I ended up just starting out with the whole tablet. And I don't get high from amphetamines or anything like that because it doesn't work really like that. When you have ADHD, it's very hard to get high. Like, if I take Adderall, I don't get it. The most symptom even remotely like that is insomnia, but I have that anyways. And so, not that wasn't the case, but it was still, it affects my moods because I do have a mood disorder, and so was big crash and irritability and stuff. And I was gonna make the second part of the Benaz Mahmoud case, but it wouldn't have been to the caliber that I wanted, and she deserves the respect of not just half-assing a video like that, because even if I want to bring up the content and I don't want there to be too many videos in between, something like that, like I mentioned, hits very close to home. I'm not an emotional person, but it's just very, very close to home. And then it's a true crime case, and also I just started feeling stressed missing it, but I have to take into account my mental health and the fact that it's not fair to the victim or anyone who was hurt by the case for me to half-ass it because I'm afraid of not putting out anything. No, it's not fair. I almost did it. I even tried to do it, but I accidentally hadn't hit record. Took that as a sign and just left that. Also, yes, I know my hair is fading. It's because I have to keep using the shampoo that's already in the house, and it's not as color protecting as I would like it to be. Let's just say that. My hair's getting a bit softer though, which is nice. Probably because I haven't had the chance to dye it. It would be curlier, but I don't have my regular stuff, so it's kind of weighed down, and I had it in a French braid. But I think it looks decent at least. So you're getting a very organic version of me. Not that I haven't showed up without makeup, but I'm all over the place. I'm still dealing with some shit. It's been just hit a boiling point. I had to have some time alone to spend it with Maybe's, my beautiful cat, and she's helped me a lot. The adorable little thing at night when I was having trouble sleeping, she'd come and she would lay on my chest and purr. And cats purr is that it hurts that genuinely like causes healing. That's why if a cat is mortally wounded, they'll purr. It stimulates bone growth and it genuinely heals. And her doing that would help me fall asleep easier. I've been spending more time alone with her, and she's a godsend. There's a story with her adoption. Maybe I could upload that as the next one. I don't know if I already said it, if I told the story of the adoption, but if you want that, I can upload that. I'm going to be uploading, if I upload like a few more lighthearted videos. I don't have any of my equipment, and I can't go get it right now because I can't go back to my apartment. So it's going to be on my phone, and I'm going to keep using the regular audio of the phone instead of like earbuds because I think that's going to work a bit better. Let me know. I'm just still having a hard time looking where to look because I'm used to just looking straight, but then I'd have to film vertically and not, no. So that's an update on what's going on with me. You can tell I'm off because I'm not wearing nearly as much black as I would prefer to. I mean, come on, I have a blue thing on underneath because I had to borrow clothes. And last I checked, I'm not a dad, so yeah. But I wanted to be honest and wanted to tell you guys that I hate leaving so much of a distance between the part 1 and part 2. And I don't edit, so it's making sure I have that stream of consciousness and making sure I can keep going is a bit more difficult. And I just wasn't okay enough for it. And I'm not gonna put that up until I'm okay enough to give it justice. But I do really enjoy making videos, so I didn't want to like not put anything out either. And I'm really hoping you guys understand that there may be a bit of a distance between the two, but I will finish it. I will not leave it off, but I just can't give you a guarantee of when or when I'll start putting in more of the true crime because I'm not at a place where I can do that. I'm doing better, thankfully, but still some recovery, and I have to catch up with school. Let me know if you guys would be interested in joining me with some of my studying, not in an annoying way, but like, because my whole thing is about psychology and mental health, and my courses revolve around that because that's one of the specialties that I'm planning on going into, double majoring in criminology and psychological sciences, hoping to get into med school, stuff like that. And if you wanted me to take you through some of my forensic psychology, for example, or I'm taking Latin, figure forensic psychology might be more interesting. Let me know if you want to go through that with me. It'd be nice to have moral support, even if it's through camera. And all of your comments, I haven't replied as much, and I miss replying to more of the comments more extensively. And I don't want you to think that I didn't see them. I read them. It lights up my day to see that little notification of like saying you got a comment or something like that, and to see the support that you guys have given me, and especially on like some of the really mental health related ones where you have talked about me and like concern you showed. I really genuinely appreciate it, and so I'm telling you this because I feel like you all will understand. And for those of you that don't, I don't know what to do for you. This is what it is. This is my brain will do this. I have disappeared before sometimes, but I enjoy this a lot, especially because you guys also understand and don't seem to mind that I don't like editing. I guess it's maybe Twitch is so much more popular. This is becoming more popular, or it's just because you guys put up with me, but the organic part of the content, I hope you guys enjoy, and I don't want to do anything that's going to make my mental recovery slow down in terms of getting down from the disorder flare up of the negative symptoms. And it got pretty bad, but I'm doing better. But it sort of hit worse because after the vaccines, I had a slight reaction. Just generally, you take a flu shot, you might get some of the symptoms. But I got two at the same time, and then I got the weird rash, and I was like, do I have meningitis? But I have scars on my arms, and I'm like, I can't even tell what pattern this thing is. So yeah, how about let's if enough people ask me, we could do a Q&A. If you guys give me a list, just ask me any questions, I'll answer them about mental health, about stuff like that. I still want to do the live. I will need to schedule it. It wouldn't be awkward to me even if just one person showed up, but I prefer to make it a point if other people are interested that I can schedule around that. I know this is the third time I've said that, but I'm just going to be doing a little bit of lighter stuff. And thank you for everyone that's supportive. I hope that you guys understand this, and I'm just being honest because it's not the first time, probably won't be the last time, and that's just what I deal with in my life, and I'm here to show you guys that it's okay to be honest about it, and it's okay to say that I'm not okay even when other people will tell you it looks like you're fine. And it would be hypocritical of me to pretend anything and then expect you guys to believe everything I'm saying about my passion for mental health. So I'm not going to be hypocritical. I'm going to tell you I wasn't okay. Doing better, but I believe mental health will always come first for me, health in general. But I have to take into account a lot more my mental health because it affects me very, very much physically, as it does with a lot of people. Everybody reacts differently to whatever they've got, but that's what it is in my case. So this is kind of, I don't know if it's a boring or shitty video, but thank you for those who understand. I hope you guys don't mind the delay in the part 2. I just don't think it's fair right now for me to try because it won't be the best that, it won't be fair. I've said it, but that's what I mean. I don't want to half-ass it, even if I have to wait a couple months before I can do it or longer. It's not fair. I'd rather put up a video that I can say I really try my best to give the utmost respect to the victim, even if it was 6 months from now to finish the story, even if barely anyone watches it. I want more people to hear the case, but it wouldn't be anything if I made the part 2 and it wasn't with the utmost respect and caliber that I could do within the limitations of retelling a story. And in this case, if you guys have ideas for content that's a little bit lighter hearted, let me know, or easier to do. I'd love to do that. We'll have to deal with the fact that we're using my phone right now. It seems the camera is better, I think. But I don't have my mics or anything like that, which were acting weird anyways, so I think I need to switch to my other mic. Just thanks for sticking around. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I've gotten 15 new subscribers. Thank you, every single one of you. Say hi in the comments. I do my best to respond to every single comment if I can, or if there's a delay, I'll let you know why. And if there's more, I usually do well, not usually, but I've done when they were getting more comments, just answering in a video, because it was easier than typing, because staring at a screen is hurt. I also ended up falling and getting a mild concussion, and I have post-concussion symptoms, so that really made things difficult too. I had to go to the doctor, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't pass out from it. It wasn't severe concussion, no subdural hemorrhaging. It's just it's very superficial, but I still have the bump, and it's been over a week. The doctor said it might be a couple weeks, and I figured that it was a concussion, but I went in because not a doctor. Fingers crossed to say yet, but just talk to me in the comments. I love hearing from you guys, so do the subscribe thing. Do the subscribe, do the like, do the comment, please. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.